Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to the arena where we are 4 wins and 1 loss with the Paladin after quite a thriller of a last win there. So that was quite clutchy win. And yep, the deck, I do think that it has a lot of counters. But I'm already really happy with 4 victories. And let's see how far we can actually go with the Paladin deck. It's already nice to have 4 wins. That's basically the break-even point of an arena, but this is of course the realm of RNGesus. He's the ruler here and he actually decides all our fates. So let's see if we can find someone.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
So it's against the rogue. And I'm going second. That's not bad. I will just hope for like a 1 or 2 drop here. No, it's well, Blessing of Kings is not bad. Silverhand Knight though. Then Argent Protector. I would have liked a 2 drop, but I could use Argent Protector on turn 2. There is still a small chance though, and it's against the rogue, and the rogue already killed me last time, and that's a redemption. That's rather useless, but this one, if I actually reinforce, he'll probably just knife. So if I just reinforce, he'll just knife, I think, but I'll do it. Let's see how he responds. We can't leave that alive too long. I should definitely try to get rid of it. But he'll probably just knife for 1, 2 to the face. Which again puts me in a bad position. So, yeah. Not the best of starts. Despite all of the 2 drop minions that I have, I couldn't get my combo going. And this gives me now a Divine Shield. Holy crap, this is bad. At least he hasn't been able to play anything just yet. But this is not the best of starts. And again, against the rogue, which I lost a game to before. And that's a really good card. About as good as a 3 drop as you can get. And it's going to become a 2/4 now. Oh my god, this is so bad. Why is this so bad? Can I do something with the redemption? It becomes a 2/1. Is that worth it? I actually don't think it's worth it.
Reporting for duty.
He's just going to knife that again in all likeliness. Yeah, I gotta let it go. RNGesus, you're letting me down here. Pretty much the only thing I can do is hope for Pilot the Treader with redemption combo. Something like that. Oh my god. And now look at all of the small minions he did get. So this is gonna cost me. This is gonna be very hard to do. Yeah, let's go Pilot the Treader and let's see if we can get anything done from that. But Rogue is in full control. Despite all of the small minions I have no response to this 2/1 he dropped first. And 2/3. Well, he can get rid of it, at least it's decently costly, and then Silverhand Knight could be good. It's good that he keeps going for the board control, at least that's slightly to my advantage. Oh my god, he's got the same. That's not great. That's really not good, but alright, let's go. Silverhand Knight coming out as well.
Ready, sir.
And then maybe with Lord of the Arena. But he can easily trade that away. Get rid of it, still have 3 minions on the board. Lord of the Arena, 6/5, he can get rid of that pretty easily as well. So maybe I should...
I wonder.
Special
Oh my god. Look at all of that. Look at only one card pretty much can save me now. That would be Consecrate. Nope, that's not it. Let's see if Lord of the Arena can delay things a little bit, but he'll have a pretty easy answer for that, I'm afraid. So yeah, look. God, I still can't believe
Well played.
I didn't get a 1-drop minion or 2-drop minion earlier than this. Nothing you can do here. This is RNGesus who punishes you. Just finish it. Just 1 2-drop or 1-drop combined with Argent Protector and I would have been in control. That unfortunately did not happen. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the 4-drop. Which one was it here? The Pilot, the Treader. But yeah, that's such a good card. I only have 1. So that's a loss. Not a very good game at all. But not much I can do. And I honestly think that the deck has plenty to deal with the situation. It just didn't come out.
Uther versus Uther.
Alright.
I will fight with honor.
See, that's a much better start.
Demands retribution.
I'm tempted to just keep all of this. And it's a mirror matchup against another Paladin called Retribution. Master Swordsmith. That's pretty interesting behind like an Annoyatron. But let's see if he has a 2-drop to play with the coin. Which we may need to counter. Oh dear, looks like it's one of those guys that likes to take his time. Well, to be honest, oftentimes they do make the right choices, so taking your time in Hearthstone, it can help you win a little bit more. But on your first turn, really?
I must move quickly.
Alright, shielded minibot coming out. If for something small we can muster for battle. Interesting, with no buffs. That's actually a little strange. So I will just muster for battle.
Reporting for duty.
Weapons ready.
And let me think here. Yeah, just go for the face.
Job's done.
May my ancestors watch over.
Interesting. Luckily I can get rid of him for free with this, so we will do that. And you'll be gone. And this does give me board presence. I can also protect something with Master Swordsmith. This could be okay, depending on his drop, of course. Alright, Violet will want to get rid of that, unfortunately. But I actually think that this could be worth a Hand of Protection. Because this is really quite a paramount card. So we'll go like this.
For justice. Bring me
Like this and like this. Alright. And just hope that my Swordsmith can stay alive for just a little bit. A Blessing of Kings on Shield Minibot would be pretty cool as well. Possibly. Or I can charge something annoying away. Alright, that's pretty annoying. But is it worth it to... Let me see here. Because we can easily have that survive as well. So that could be a good combo, I think.
It's time.
That's really nice. Then this. And we'll go like this.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
4-4 intact, a buffing 5-4, a taunt with a divine shield ready. And we've got some card draw incoming as well if I need it. With several options. Consecrate, 4 mana gone. Still leaving good amount of damage. Consecrate, 4 mana gone. So no equality consecrate.
Drink with me, friend.
Okay, 4, 9, 10, 1 short. Oh, with this we do have 1. Any way to have something survive with that? Unfortunately not. Is it worth the trade?
Let me think.
It's almost better to just straight up start attacking here. Let's see if I draw a weapon. No. But this is not bad, honestly. Just look at how far I can already push him. We have quite a few lethal ways on the board now. Still has to get through the taunt. So let's see what he has. And it's only turn 7. So no 10 mana turnarounds or anything like that. Restore 4 health to your hero. Gain 2 attack. Alright. And deal 2 damage. Not bad, not bad. But I still think I have enough. Four and 4. So, yep. Just pass the turn and my Argent Commander is gonna come in for the kill. Come on, Retribution. Not much you can do on 0 mana. Boom! So that puts me at 5 wins, 2 losses. We've had better, but we've seen better decks as well. So let's see if we can get up to 6 wins. That would be really good. Honestly, I think that would be very lucky already with the deck. If we could get 6 wins. Or pretty much where maybe I'd wanna be with a deck like this. A druid.
Versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild. I will fight with honor.
Early redemption. Honestly, just more board presence, and I will keep the pilot shredder again. I'm gonna gamble it. Well, again, 2 4-drops coming in here, so let's see if he doesn't have a 1-drop. He doesn't. The Goblin Stalker with stealth, it gives me some options. Let's see what his response will be. He actually plays.
Bring out your dead.
Does he have a combo? No. That's sort of strange. Because that's a bit thrown away. And I can buff that guy up decently well with Charleston Cleric. And then Sanjin Shield Master. Potentially protecting him. So that's okay. We're gonna ignore that. And we're
We
gonna
must
pump him
cleanse
up.
the Sunwell.
And just go for the face here, I think. He has to do the trades. You know, he'll want to get rid of that 4-2 normally. Which is absolutely fine. There goes a car alarm. Not sure if you can hear it. Oh, he actually goes after that. Okay. Interesting. Obviously, he's gone for free, so that's not necessarily the wrong choice. We've got 7 damage. Piloted Shredder. He used up his 4-4. Again, we're forcing trades. Honestly, I think this is the right play. I could be wrong on this. But we do have Consecrate as an option. Okay. Yeah, that's a difficult choice. I think that's the right choice. Hopefully play something small. Well, his own piloted shredder. That's decently annoying. I think it's best for me to trade and then to do the consecrates. Stay in control. We've got some decent stuff coming here as well. God damn it. So I can play Shielded Minibot followed by Consecrate. That will heal him for 1 turn. But at least we're still somewhat here. And then a minion with Death Rattle. Don't have a lot of those. Let's see what he still has. But we've got Lord of the Arena. Alright, not bad. But no healing from him, so... Alright, we'll get rid of that with the shield. That is a worthy trade, so we will... Senjin Reinforce. Come on, true silver champion. Provide me with some clearing. Because this pool of resources... Choose one, gain 2 mana crystals, or he's drawing for cards. That's okay, he can still... If he doesn't get rid of this one... Well, he can't. So... That should be... At least not with his hero power is what I mean, so I should be a 1 against that 4-1. Alright, if you get Innervate, of course. Well, this is okay. This is okay. How many of these does he have? That's an obvious trade here. And I guess we will just Lord of the Arena. Something he needs to deal with. Argent Protector, that's okay. Once again, gives me some options. Maybe even on the Lord of the Arena if I'm lucky. Although I doubt it. Nourish 3 cards. Then Innervates.
Bathe in flames.
Okay, playing minions.
Snakes. It has to be.
7/7. 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on the board. And he doesn't go for that. Because that's 9 and 3. And I can actually protect him. Force 2 trades off of this. So this is definitely a play.
Not on my watch.
But the question is, do I have to clear the board? I can get rid of that one. I can get rid of that one. Or do I go for the face? And then how do I do it? 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do it like this. I'm gonna pretty much force a lot of trades out of this. He's down to 2 HP. And I'm just gonna put everything on the board. And yeah, let's hope that it works out. Because he can't use his hero power to get rid of the divine shield. That's a suicide. So hopefully he doesn't have like an AoE or a perfect answer for it. But then an Neutron, that's okay. We can get through that. But now he needs to sacrifice both his Druid of the Fang and like his Druid of the Flame to get rid of this. So 7 mana. Hopefully no direct damage. Alright, that's pretty much fine. Can get rid of just one more. What does he still have then? If your hero 2, alright, he can get rid of another one. So a lot will come down to what I draw here next. Yes, everything actually. Come on. Yep. Perfect.
This is my responsibility.
Weapons ready.
Thank you, RNGesus. Well, to be honest, I still have 2 weapons in there and a concentrate in there, all of which would have actually done it, and the charge one as well. So there was a decent chance to get this. Yep, 6 wins, not bad. Do we have time for just another one? Actually, it's already at 23 minutes. So there you go. That's the Paladin arena. I feel that the deck has already gotten me where it's gonna get me. Because 6 wins, 2 losses with this deck, I feel that that is very nice. So we'll see if I can get any further in the next one. For now, thank you very much for watching.